Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey Part 9. This loser.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
Okay. Oh. Barking like a dumbass.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
Yoink. Was supposed to kill you. No. Where?
That should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know.
Open? No? Okay.
Ella.
Out the way, loser.
Gods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and Every action has its pleasures and its price.
Ooh,
With that
that's
said,
interesting.
then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Cassandra.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
Of course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that way.
Yes.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use,
Whoa.
or when to use reason instead of violence.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who will do whatever you feel is necessary.
Yes.
Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I didn't do
I
anything.
think you have the wrong person.
You are claiming that you're the wrong person? Life's one true happiness is knowing yourself.
Even if I did know who rigged the ostracism vote, I wouldn't tell you.
And yet, I never said anyone rigged anything.
Ooh, about that.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know. That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Yes. Nah. I will be playing all the DLCs for this game. Because the DLCs in this game were pretty awesome. Especially the Faith of Atlantis. Like, ooh, I like that. I thought he loser. Watch out, loser.
Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
Nah, he ain't worth it.
We'll be watching you, Miss Dios. At least give them a welcome first.
I could have killed him right there. No one ever known. No one would have known. What are you doing here?
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
What the hell are you doing
I
here?
also said, stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
Yep.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here. For Pericles.
No, for Aspasia.
I think
Who
I'm
the
ready
fuck?
to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
Okay. I'll do for Phoebe.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If
You
you want
took
them
off
to
her
take you
painting.
seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
To you or to the losers? What do you mean?
Here, Cassandra. The mighty
Here.
mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can.
Oh,
They
yeah?
appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
What the fuck?
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates
I
seems
just
like a
heard
good way
someone in
to
the back go,
ruin
wee,
everyone's
wee,
night.
wee.
I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates.
What the fuck?
Always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy,
No touchy.
but for love.
What in the fuck? What the hell? What they doing in there?
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
Wee wee wee.
This is going to be a long night. Party should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
My brother.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Hey. I can't even check the quest.
Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating brother. I've had my fill.
Perhaps later. First, explain to me your point again.
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice?
Of course, I only use the terms war or god or civility in the context of what can be observed. so I can observe soldiers fighting. But does that bring me any closer to understanding war? I haven't seen you around before, citizen. Perhaps you'd like to spare me conversing with this man of nonsense?
Yeah, sure. What's poppin'?
Sure, we can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject, we were talking about the next great leader of Athens, Cleon.
I saw Cleon speaking at the Pnyx. He's a real man of the people.
So, you have a taste for politics. That's certainly better than most of the elitist blowhards in this house.
I take it you and Pericles aren't friends.
Hardly. Hermippos led the Tsars to have Aspasia ostracized and to see Pericles stripped of power. Not that it worked. Yet. Pericles is the past. He's more worried about losing a few precious statues than he is fighting and winning the war. Cleon will rule this city and return it to greatness. Mark my words.
This has been useless. Here.
Phone number 24. Okay, I'm chilling. The other mission is Hey.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
No. You're a rich, arrogant ass.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
Cassandra.
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much.
Okay.
You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exothalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Hey, lady.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
For your sweet
I'm
wine.
here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Yes, pacing one is very busy. You shove that in my butt.
A new face in Pericles' abode. Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
The orange ape. Don't call me it.
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Cassandra.
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes.
I kill you.
And this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
Here, have
I'm
some wine.
Pericles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some wine.
An Athenian servant, you. And these are wine-pouring muscles.
I was a rower on Pericles' ship where he took pity on me. Now I pour wine for people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning, perhaps one drink.
Yes, here,
Let's
drink up.
conjure Dionysos, shall we?
Yeah, drink up. Yeah, drink up.
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Yes,
Ready
have
for more?
another. Have some more.
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
Yes, okay.
You ready for another?
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I
Myself.
brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
No, I don't.
Practice in Argos. Here I come.
Turn the spooky guy. No, I gotta go. I got the thing. I can leave now, right? Where's the beat? No, I don't want to go in there. No, I don't want to go in there. Can I leave now?
You just got here. You can't leave already.
But I got the information.
Just got here. You can't leave already.
But I got the information. I gotta go. Phoebe, you
How's Euripides?
biatch.
Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Alright, bet. Now I'm done. Now I can leave this goofy ass party. I got what I needed, now I can go. Wrong way again. I'm not going in that door.
You just got here. You can't leave already.
Phoebe, you son of a bitch! I want to go in here. I don't want to go there. What the fuck?
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch.
No.
I only came to the symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't
No.
it? You fetch us a bit of oil. I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here?
They're not in there.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
I'm out of
You
service.
have enough servants. Get them to do it.
Shame. If you change...
What? Fucking fine. I'll
After
get you,
you.
you bitch ass oil.
Don't get the oil soon, all our fun will end.
Shut up. Where's the oil? Where is oil?
Just can't stay.
I might.
If you come back with a jar of oil, I promise to.
Yeah, but I don't want that. I don't want to see how grateful you are. Where's the damn oil? Oil. Oh, oil. Yoink. Move.
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
Yes, here's your bitch
I
ass
come
oil.
bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall.
What?
Tonight, we forget all of that.
No, listen, no.
Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
No, I need information. Fucking. It won't show it, so good.
There's now. It's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead.
No, no,
If she were
mommy would do.
smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Okay, thanks.
Theatera. I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh no, these women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts. Ali! Come back inside! Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Bye bye, loser. We're never gonna meet each other again.
It's not much, but it's a start.
Alright, I'm done. Oil and love. Alright, let me out of here.
You just got here. You can't leave already.
Come on, stop playing with me. What? Phoebe, I got what I needed.
If it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
Son of a bitch.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
You remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. Where better to do so than here. I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war,
Doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You're contradicting
You just
yourself.
said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
Aspasia. Aspasia. Wee wee wee. What the fuck?
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Big spy
Your
on me, huh?
spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
No.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them.
Wait. How long have we recording for? Okay, I gotta end it here. This video has been more talking than literally anything else. But whatever, I'll see you guys in the next video.